Hi, I'm Don Bodan from SampleLibraryReview.com. Today we're going to be checking out Valley Forge by SRM Sounds. The third release here from SRM Sounds, led by Max Richter, renowned post-minimalist composer who's been creating contemporary, genre-defying works for film, ballet, opera. And for this one here, Valley Forge, Max himself describes the instrument as a kind of imaginary spaceship. Max Richter knows a thing or two about scoring for space and science fiction, with credits including Arrival, Ad Astra, and Invasion, and one of my very personal favorites, the score from The Leftovers. The library is built around a 16-piece timpani ensemble recorded at Studio Richter. It downloads as 9.7 gigabytes. There's 8 instruments in total, with 6 timpani instruments. There's a drone instrument created by processing timpani recordings with analog gear, Analogue Synthesizer instrument based on sampling Mac's personal mini Moog. Multi-effects are linked to key switches. There's custom effects and controls per instrument, and the library runs in the free version of Context 6.8 or higher, is NKS compatible. Valley Forge normally sells for $142. The time to put the video together here, it's on a special intro price of just $109 till April 30th, 2025. We'll just start things off here. I got a quick demo. I used a bunch of different instruments in the library, kind of get a way to know the library and hear what it can do, and I'll play it for you now. Yeah, the only instrument that isn't included in Valley Forge that I did use is the dark mode, which is a free piano from SRM Sounds. It's their dark piano, so I'll include a link to that below too. Overall, I feel as we dive through a collection of the instruments, I'll give you even more of my thoughts along the way. Let's start off with the hit instrument. You've got timpani, I believe, left and right hand here. In your dynamics, you can control via mod wheel. And then the red keys actually trigger different effects. For the timpani hits, you got 4 different microphone positions. And I found that these give you a lot of control, actually. The close mic's very detailed. Trees are very nice. The room and ambience really takes you much further out into the room. The cluster hits here, this is a peculiar instrument. For the rolls, this was kind of self-explanatory. Pretty crazy with the rolls once you start to play around with the different effects. Latching the key switches on the red. And the effects instruments really started to inspire me. This is when I started to see perhaps the vision Mr. Richter had when he was trying to put this together. These really give you beautiful, otherworldly sounds that keep moving and evolving without saying too much. They sure can cause a lot of tension, of course. And the different microphone positions give you ways to shape and sculpt them even more. I love SuperballFX, and these sound great. You've got two different SuperballFX instruments. And with the different microphone positions, and the effects, I started to see even more ways to use the library that I hadn't thought of. Sounds instrument is something pretty special. We got 3 different signals. And according to the website, the material in the drones is taken from both analog sources, synthesizers, and things like that, as well as incorporating some of those timpani effects, I believe. That Kobayashi Maru signal is pretty cool. It's got a little dirt and hiss to it. With a Cepheus sounds very sine wavy to me. Utilizing those latching effects in the red keys, you can get all kinds of different sounds. And again, this is where I start to hear even more of perhaps the vision for a complete instrument toolkit structured around scoring for space. For the Analogue Synthesizer, they sampled Max Richter's original Mini Moog. And I love the way they got this down with the articulations in dynamic layers, smoother at lower velocities and more bite at higher velocities. With no delay effects, we can hear what the instrument sounds like bare bones. And then bringing back those main effects with saturation, chorus, phaser, tape, you start to hear how the instrument evolves into something more rich and detailed. Flipping through the latchable effect, you get a very unique and interesting sound. And again, that's something I probably wouldn't have thought of for most of this library, but the more I played with it, the more I see it as a quick, easy way to score and make things interesting. After going through the library, and especially through creating a demo, adding that little piano, of course, I think I see where this comes from. This seems like a composer toolkit. Like, this sounds like Max probably went out, sampled these specifically for him to score scenes quickly in a way that he likes to do things. Now, I could be wrong. I have no insider information on it, but this seems like a boutique library, a look into the way a composer works, and then a toolkit that now all of us have access to. What at first might seem like a very strange collection with timpani hits, drones, and a synth somehow kind of morphs together and allows you to create some interesting textures, underscore with emotion and intrigue. And I think the biggest takeaway here is how unexpected these go together. And this collection actually works when, like I said, it could probably be easily dismissed as just a collection of timpani with some synths. I've shared a lot of my thoughts along the way, but I'd love to hear yours. Please comment below. Let me know what you think of Valley Forge here. And let me know if you got a particular favorite score of Mr. Mac Richter's compositions, as I'm a big fan myself. If you haven't already, please like the video, share it around, and come back around Fridays for our weekly Deal Compressor show.